Alright, well, today I'm going to be talking about Phantasy Star Portable for the PSP. It just came out a few days ago, so it's fairly new. Actually, it's brand new. I'm going to kind of give you a review on what I think of it. This game has a lot of customizable parts to it. I mean, for instance, right here you've got your character selection. There's 4 different races you can choose from. That's human, caste, Newman, and beast form. Or race. And each race has a male and female, of course. And once you choose that, the customization just goes crazy. I mean, you can literally change the face, the model of the face, the eyes, every facial. There's lots of hairstyles. You can change basically their underwear, their bodysuit. You can make them whatever color you want, in realistic proportions, as not blue or green, but black, white, tan. You can set their body proportions so they're really tall or really fat. It works out pretty well. You can also change their clothes, and throughout the game you're able to buy more and more clothes. You don't just have to mess with. They give you lots of clothes to wear at the beginning, but you can buy more clothes as you go on through the game. For each world, the clothes change as well. For each world, you get to choose like which clothes you want to wear that fit that planet. So on the Beast planet, they're all dressed in tattered clothes and stuff, and so you get to choose that. You also get to choose your job, which I am a hunter right now, which, as it said, when you're starting out, you want to be a hunter. That's probably the best, which hunters are kind of well-rounded, from what I can tell. Rangers, I imagine, specialize in more long-range weapons and stuff. That brings me to something else, the shops and what you can buy. The amount of items in this game is insane. There are so many items, and it's sometimes confusing as to what you can do with these items. So you go into shops like this, weapon shops, clothes shops, armor shops, all this stuff. And I mean, look at all these weapons. This is like at the beginning, pretty much. All these weapons you can buy, and it's just amazing the types of the customization. If you want to have a two-handed sword, you can do that. If you want to have a spear, if you want to have 2 one-handed swords, or one one-handed sword and a gun, it's just insane. Which brings me to the gameplay, the mission bases, and that's what we have here. Is you go to the mission counter, and you kind of you choose your missions through that. You have free missions, which are missions that you can do whenever you want. Those normally appear based on your level, and then you have missions that are story-based, and those will come to you after you've completed a certain amount of free missions or a certain amount of time has passed. Now here we're in, I'm just showing you, I'm way too high of a level for this dungeon. This is pretty much the first free mission you get, but it's just kind of to show you the gameplay. Basically, when you're running around in these dungeons, or these, whatever you'd like to call them, on these missions, you'll find these crates. These crates contain Meseta, which is the money, or items. It's just completely random what's going to happen. Now, as you can see, I'm fighting with 2 different people here. This happens through exchanging friend cards or whatever. And once you get a friend card from somebody, whenever you want to go into a dungeon, you actually just select that card, and that person will join you, and they will help you out with a mission. You can, I've only chosen up to 2. I'm not sure how many people you can have. I'm sure you can have up to 3 other people with you during the mission. The girl with the blue hair is actually part of the story, and they all are part of the story, but she is your partner. You work for the Guardians, and she's your partner, and so she's pretty much in every mission. She's really annoying, though, and she gets on my nerves. She is a caste, and she kind of questions her existence, because she was well, she's the only cast, and I'm gonna may give some spoilers away. I don't know, but nothing big. She was she's a cast, and because she's a cast and thinks more like a human, she questions everything, and it gets really annoying having to listen to her bitch and moan the whole game. Just to clarify, though, I have not beaten this game yet, so this review isn't completely it isn't completed. I'm not exactly sure how long this game is. From a lot of people, I've heard it's over 100 hours, which I'm sure also cuts into the multiplayer aspect of the game. But you know, it can be, the missions I imagine could run for about 30 to 40 hours. Now here is where the missions come in as well. You've got 4 different places you can choose from. You've got 3 different worlds, and you've got the space station, the Guardian headquarters. The worlds look really good. This is the cast world. This is the world where the robots live, pretty much. And they've created this forest synthetically because it doesn't grow anymore. And the Beast Planet is the brown barren look one. I guess the Newman's Planet is the other with the ring, or the other one. But the Beast Planet's more desert and just barren, as opposed to this one, which is colorful and stuff. The story so far is really boring, kind of, to me. I'm used to RPGs that have a deep story, have something that grabs you in. This one really seems like you're just going to work and doing bitch work for the Guardian, the headquarters, which I guess that's okay, but it gets really dry, and you don't care what the hell people are talking about. This is a weapon I found that I'm using right now, and it's kind of girly, but it's really good, so I use it, and every time he swings it, pink hearts fly everywhere. I thought it was funny, but it's really good, so I use it. Other than that, I mean, there's not much more to this game I can say. I've just reached level 20, and as far as I'm concerned, the game really just, you get to choose different classes as you upgrade, or as you level up. I'm pretty sure at 20 you get to choose another class for a lot of different, like, I know the beast class, the beast race, I mean, they can transform after level 20. They can transform into a beast form. So here I'm going to show you the first boss fight of the game, which is pretty impressive. I've fought in about 3 other boss fights after this. You actually have to fight this guy twice. This time he's rather easy, and he doesn't have any problems. I don't have any problems with him, but then you fight another one later, and he just kind of flies. And so if you're not very good with guns or ranged weapons such as guns, you're gonna have a hard time fighting him because you got to shoot at him. But anyway, I mean, just from what I've played of it, which is about 10 hours, it's a pretty good game. I mean, it's pretty solid, and it keeps me wanting to play at least. And so I'll try and beat the game soon, and I'll put up another little review, and I'll give you the full review at that time. But until then, I highly recommend going and picking this game up.